Hello and welcome to this very first video on Amazon Ads for Authors. My name is Andy Slinger and I'm going to be taking you through a step-by-step process on how to launch your very first Amazon advert. I'll launch straight into this now. If you go onto your KDP dashboard, click on marketing, it will bring you to a page just like this where you've got a sponsored product ad and a sponsored brand ad. Okay. Now, the sponsored brand ad is for if you've got 3 books or more, so we're not going to look at that one today. I can show you where it is, but we're going to leave it as is. The one we're going to focus on is this sponsored product ad on the left here. First of all though, I'm going to skip on to an Amazon product page, which is my little book. If you look at the top here, this little thing, you are champion how to be the best you can be. This is actually a sponsored product ad, but this is one of the brand ads. So this is if you've got 3 books or more. So we're going to leave that for now and concentrate further down. If you go past the product description, past books you may like, you'll find products related to this item. Now these are sponsored products. These are the ads. So if you notice, I've got my second book promoted on my first book, and if you click to the right, you'll see even more ads here. Okay. Go further down, past the description, past the bio, you'll find another set of ads here, products related to this item, and this will show you even more ads. Okay. And again at the bottom, another big ad there, which is the sponsored brand ad. So if we go back onto the dashboard, we'll click on sponsored product ads, and this will take us to the very first screen when it decides to load. Okay, so to start with, we're going to name it, which is quite simple. I put Super Twins because that's my book. I've got an ebook and a print book, so I'm going to distinguish the two by putting picture book there. This is a sponsored product ad, and what I'm going to do is set up an automatic category ad. Okay, start date is coloured today, the end date. Now this is really important. What you want to do is not set it too far in advance. If you set it, I think it normally defaults to maybe 3 months ahead, but if we want it to serve fast, we want to do a couple of weeks, and then every week we'll just have to extend it a little bit more. I've found in the past that they give you a massive bang for the buck. Daily budget, I'm going to put a £5 in there. Whether it's pounds or dollars, we'll just go for that. Okay. Now, I know I said we're doing an automatic ad, but I'll show you in a minute. We're going to click on manual, and then I'll show you what happens. There's 3 different kinds of bidding strategy. So, first thing I need to do is explain what bidding is and how it works. When we serve an ad, we focus on a particular keyword. So for me it might be something like, if I go back onto the Amazon page, I type in book, so that might be the keyword that I search for. Now book is a very broad word. There's probably hundreds of people that want to bid on that particular keyword. If I type in book, it's going to probably give me a list of some of the top selling books. We've got Mario, Screenwriters Troubleshooter, we've got all sorts of things coming on there. Okay. But people have probably bid really high amounts in order to get on that first little page there. What we want to do is find stuff that isn't so competitive. So for me it might be book, children's, 7 to 9 year olds. Okay, so this is a much broader search term and gives us much more chance of actually appearing on this first page. Okay, if you want to go even further, you could type superhero in, and this will give you an even broader thing. See, if you notice on all of these you've still got sponsored adverts. So someone has actually selected children's book age 79 superhero as the keyword, and this will give us a nice list of different books to search here. So in order to get on this page, you're probably going to be paying a lot less money than if you were targeting the word books, for example. Okay, so if we go back onto the Amazon page, there's 3 different options here: dynamic bids down only, up and down, and fixed bids. Okay, so dynamic bids down is, say we say, right, we're only going to pay 30p per click. We will be put into that pot and we will bid a maximum of 30p. It may reduce it to 20p if there's less competition, or 10p, right? So we're never going to pay more than we put as our maximum bid, but we may pay less. The next one is up and down. So if we're more likely to get a click at, say, 35p rather than the 30p we've said, then Amazon will charge you 35p for that. And fixed bids is 30p or nothing. I recommend that we stick with dynamic bids down for now, as this gives us the cheapest option, and I'm all for cheap clicks. So if we go down here, we can create a group, so a group of different ads. Yeah, so if I want to do 5 different ads all together for one particular book, then I can create a little group here. Okay, we're not going to do that on this particular one. The next thing I need to do is select a book. So I've got my Super Twins 1, Super Twins 2. They're both ebooks, and at the bottom I should have paperback books. So I'm going to concentrate on paperback books for now, because that's what sells as a children's author, not ebooks. So if I add that, it comes into here. So this is the book I'm going to advertise. I can then choose whether I target particular keywords, or, so like we were saying before with like books age 79 superheroes, or I could do a product targeting. So say I wanted to be put next to Superman books or Spider-Man books, I can choose an actual particular book or even toy to target. Okay, so for the purposes of this ad, we're going to do keyword targeting. So when we go down to keyword targeting here, because my book's been running for a little while, it's actually given me suggestions, right? So this is possibly stuff that is related to my product, related to my book, or it could be ads that I've used before, keywords I've used in ads before. Okay, so these are the suggested ones that we've got. We can enter our own list, so I can put superhero books age 7 to 9 superhero, or superhero books, anything like that. Okay, it actually gives us some suggestions here, so we can click them, or if we've got a list of them, we can just upload that there. So I've got a list of 3,000 keywords, drop them in there, boom, uploaded automatically for you. What we're going to do though is we're going to start with suggested. Okay, so suggested bid, we can change. So suggested bid is what Amazon suggests that we bid for each particular keyword. So if you notice on this list, some are like 30 odd p. I would imagine there's been some higher, so 45p there, and really popular ones can be £1 plus. They can be really high, which is far more than I want to pay here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our own custom bid in. It automatically defaults to 50p, but I don't want that. I'm stingy, I want 30p. Okay, so 30p, and then we can filter by here. So we can either go broad, which would, for example, this Tuttle Twins. If I select broad, it might say it's Tuttle. It might serve an ad for someone that types in Tuttle Twins, Tuttle with an extra T Twins, Twins Tuttle, basically different variations of that. Okay, phrase. Okay, so this is the exact phrase of keywords. So it might be Total Twins 2, 2 Total Twins, Total Twins Adventures. So it contains those words, but it might have extra words included in the title. And exact is, as it says, exact, so it only includes those. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to focus on broad. Okay, so this basically gives us the best chance possible of appearing on lots of different variations on these particular terms. So we'll stick to broad matching. Okay, when we run further ads on the back of this, we will use the phrase an exact one, but for now we're going to stick to that, and that gives us a nice broad range. So I've got loads of keywords there. I would recommend you want at least 100 of these per ad. Yes, per ad, I did say that. If I click on, so go down here, suggested bid, add all, and it'll then pop all these into here. So I've added exactly 100, look at that. And they're all 30 pence. Okay, what I'm going to do before I go any further though is get rid of any that aren't relevant to my book. Okay, so pack 1, that's absolutely rubbish, that's nothing to do with it. Certain related authors, which is great. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with most of these. Stars, yeah. They're all, if you notice, they're all like superhero style things and kids books, Sonic, you name it. Right, okay, so I'm pretty happy with those. So we'll go down here and we've got something called negative keyword targeting here. Now, what negative keyword targeting is, and these are things that you don't want your book to appear in. So this might be something like free book, free ebook. Okay, negative things that. So if someone types in free ebook kids age 9 to 12, you don't want yours to appear there because it's not free, is it? So that's where you would use that, and that is pretty much it. So what we're going to do, ignore that for now, launch the campaign. So congratulations, it's launched successfully. Okay, this is telling a lie, it's not actually launched yet. I've got 99 keywords. Yeah, so yeah, it's telling a lie, it's not actually launched yet. What happens is this goes to Amazon. Amazon have a look at it and they say, ooh, is this okay? Yeah, are we good? And they have to confirm it. You get an email back saying that it's been moderated, your ad's up and successful. Okay. So that's it for now. You've successfully launched your very first Amazon ad. On the next video I'm going to be looking at how to optimize your ad, what the dashboard looks like so we can see how it's performing. We'll look at what good looks like and hopefully make your ad even cheaper still. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon.